It's Safari Week, a 10-day event all about shiny hunting in the Safari Zone, and this year we can hunt on the Switch in Fire Red and Leaf Green. So it's a good thing I have 160 hours on this game. I am super ready. You gotta be kidding me. Well, looks like I gotta get Leaf Green. Well, speaking of me playing Leaf Green the day of to unlock the Safari Zone plays, let's go over the hunts. In the Great Marsh on Pokemon Platinum, I am going for Yanma. I love this shiny and have hunted here for years and have never even had the privilege to fail one. As a bonus, the daily binocular Pokemon Krogunk and Scroopy would be nice, but I'm not setting up a hunt for them, and I really just want Yanma. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I'm going for something. I would love Larvitar and will spend most of my time hunting here, but honestly, there are just so many cool targets that trying to stick to one hunt is honestly kind of tough. I also have a second game hunting here off camera. It's just not possible to fit all the systems. And finally, Leaf Green, where I'm going for anything, oh anything, please literally anything. I have been hunting on the Switch to releases since the games came out and have gotten 0 shinies. I don't care what it is, just something. And with that, I hope you enjoy my Safari Week 2026. So I got 412 encounters done while playing through Leaf Green, and I've made pretty good progress. I've gotten 2 badges, I just did Nugget Bridge, but I'm doing the rest of this off camera. It was a funny idea to do this while shiny hunting, but it was a bad idea. So I'm just gonna knock this out as fast as possible. I have made it to the Safari Zone. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. Where is this? No, never mind. I'm in Fuchsia. I have made it to the Safari Zone. Let's go. I am excited. We can now finally hunt properly. I don't have to pay attention to 4 games while also trying to beat a game. I guess I'll show off the team. Oh, I can't. Oh, my Pokemon are not. Oh no, they're not. Safari game got to level 44. Like, Safari carried. I want to hunt in Zone 3, so let me make it there. Yeah, I'm in the right spot. Okay, I made it to Area 3. How do people normally hunt here? I just have the bike. You just do this, right? Because you can't do any tricks. Do people use Sweet Scent? I could have had Sweet Scent. I elected not to because I wanted more moves, but I probably should have had it. Oh my god, a Tauros! This is my first Tauros encounter. I already ran away. I'm just on autopilot. I've done 186 encounters in Leaf Green. That was my first Tauros. So I am watching DuckDuck stream right now, and I see Absolvlogs go live with the caption, Shiny Deoxys before Safari Week. And I am immediately confused by this, because how can you get something before Safari Week? Today's Safari Week. Turns out today is not Safari Week. Today is July 16th. Safari Week starts on July 17th. I did not know this. Oops, I guess I'm just doing pre-Safari Week hunting. Oops. Literally everywhere in my notes I've written down Safari Week starts July 16th. I guess it doesn't. I guess it does not. That makes more sense. I was like, why does it start on a Thursday? It doesn't. So pretty good progress was made on day 0. We are a 4th of the way to odds. I obviously could have made progress, you know, if I had prepped my Leaf Green in advance, but you know, that was all part of the plan, because I 100% knew the whole time that Safari Week didn't start today, and that this was day 0. I never thought it was day 1. I don't know where these allegations are coming from. I always knew it was day 0. That was always part of the plan. That's why I didn't prep my Leaf Green. That was part of the plan. So, yeah, we're good. We're good. Tomorrow, we're actually starting this thing for real, and hopefully we get something. I feel like hitting odds tomorrow would be pretty insane, but feasible. Difficult, but feasible. Safari Week has officially started. It is day 1. I am prepared on all my systems, as of course I would be for day 1. It'd be foolish to not prepare in advance. I would never do that. I'm a very good shiny hunter. I'm good at this. I would obviously prepare in advance. Where am I? What happened? Oh, there. I am extremely prepared. I'm extremely ready. I'm hoping to get a ton of encounters done today. Word on the street is I'm getting 2-3 shinies minimum today, so we'll see if that's true. Of course it has to be. Who would lie to me? But that's all. I'm excited. It's day 1. Let's keep up the good energy that definitely existed on day 0, but didn't because it never happened. We just started today. So I've done 5,287 encounters, which is really good progress. And normally I like to take a break by walking outside, but I don't know how visible it is. There is a layer of smog out due to the fires in Canada, so I can't do that So I guess I'm just gonna play Final Fantasy 12, but that's kind of just replacing a game with more games, which isn't great, but my options are limited. So to try and keep morale as high as possible, I got Indian food tonight. Morale is dipping pretty fast. You know, I'm trying to hit odds today. That is my goal, to hit 8192. That does suck if I hit odds without a shiny. Like, it doesn't feel great, but you know, we're staying strong. Hopefully I hit odds tonight. That's just the goal. So I've almost hit 7K, but my phone is low on power, and so I have to at least take a break now. It is 9 p.m., so in theory, I could hit odds tonight. I don't know if I will. I feel like maybe taking a break is the smartest thing, because morale is pretty low. Okay, it is day 2 of Safari Week, and morale is a little bit lower than yesterday's. If yesterday was at like an 11, today it's at like a 5 or 6, which isn't great. You might wonder if my strategy of doing a bunch of shiny hunting in one day without many breaks, and just trying to get this all done in one go, might be causing this burnout. And yes, but there is no but. I was really hoping to get shiny. I have never gotten a shiny during Safari Week, so I really want to get one. And if I paced myself, I probably would walk away with nothing. But I'm hoping to hit 15K. Last night, you know, it was 9. I was about to wrap up, and then just this part of me that's just, you have the energy to keep going. And I was just like, no, I'm gonna be so miserable tomorrow if I do this till I'm exhausted, wake up, and then just start doing it right away. And so I decided to play Final Fantasy 12, and I think that's the reason why morale is at a 6 instead of a 4. I'm glad I made that decision. And 10 minutes later, I would be rewarded for taking a break that night on day 1. Shiny Quagsire! Yes! Oh, yes! Okay, I got this after only like a couple encounters this morning, so if I had hunted last night, I would have gotten this. So, not thrilled to not get Yanma, but I am thrilled to get something. This is great. I'm just gonna throw balls. Because it's a Quagsire, our chances are lower than catching a Wooper, but it's obviously, I've never gotten a Quagsire in a Safari Zone. Are you just gonna run away right away? Auto appears to be caught. Watching carefully. I mean, I would love to catch you. That's the end of the sentence. I can also get Krogunk. By some miracle, I got Krogunks early, so the date is gonna say July 17th, just because I'm trying to keep it preserved, the Krogunks on the files. But you might not even see the date. It's still here. Wow. Buddy, you want to get caught. I mean, hey, I'll do you the honor. If you want to get caught, I'm a little bit neutral. I really don't want to get Bibarels or Woopers. In Hardgold Safari Zone, there's an area where I can get Wooper, and I specifically... Whoa! Well, we caught it. Wow. Wow. That's pretty cool. I feel like Quagsire has a lower catch rate than Wooper. I mean, let's get it out of the PC. It's pretty lucky to catch something. That's cool. Let's do a nature guess. I'm going to guess timid. Actually, bashful. No, I'm guessing bashful. I'm changing my answer. There's Safari Burger. Adamant with water absorb. That's actually really good. So if you think my reaction is a little bit, you know, low for getting a Safari shiny, and you're confused by the nickname Safari Burger, here's Safari Fry, the Wooper I've gotten in the Safari Zone already. So this is why I'm not like, whoa, I caught it. This is also why I'm trying to avoid hunting Woopers. If I can, like Hardgold till Silver, there's an area with Jigglypuff and Clefairy, but you can get a Wooper, and I went, nah, I don't want Wooper. I'd rather catch literally anything else. So, I just love Yanma. This is how much I'm devoted to Yanma. I will phase on Quagsire. This is number 4. This is my 3rd phase in the Wooper line. Here's our new one, but different trainer ID. This game finally got something, and Adamant is really cool. Ours was Docile, both water absorb. So that's cool. That's the end of the sentence, but that's cool. I guess I can show you off in battle. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. There's just like this twinge of disappointment, and that to me is the funniest thing possible, because that twinge of disappointment is the logical fallacy of like, oh man, I wasted catching a Pokemon on this one. What if I get Yanma now? I wasted my catch, which is a logical fallacy. It makes absolutely no sense. Like, that's just not how it works. But my brain can't help but fall into this loophole, even though I'm telling myself that's not true. And it's like, you just got to keep this random moment. And I was probably gonna be like, morale is at an 8 right now. It should be at a 10. It should be at a 15. It should be at a 20. Because this is awesome. This is an Adamant, a Quagsire that we got to catch. It's a lower catch rate than Wooper. I'll have to do the math. I assume it's a lower catch rate than Wooper. If they make Quagsire easier to catch, I question the Pokemon Company, but I also respect it because it's hilarious. That would be amazing. But anyways, we got our Safari Burger, and we've got our... Oh wait, where are you? Redo. Back to position, everyone. Okay, we got our Safari Burger, and we've got our side of Safari Fry. So maybe next phase will be Safari Drink, and we'll have our full combo meal completed. So, you know, I'm feeling pretty good. I'd love to get Croagunk, would love to get Yanma, would love to get Tangela. Another Wooper Quagsire is now really funny if we can finish off the combo meal. And that's all. That's all we can get here. There's nothing else we can get here. So I'd be excited pretty much with everything. There's no other things we can get. There's no other things we will get. I have only ever gotten Great Marsh shinies, so I'd love to get a shiny in another game on the Heart Golds and Soul Silvers or the Leaf Green. Since I want to get something in the Heart Gold Soul Silver Safari Zone, we are channeling Rats now because this is something I can phase on, and I would love to get a Rattata. So let's channel it. We're adding you to the plushes. So it's a midday update. I've done 1,000 encounters, and of course we've gotten the first shiny, which is amazing. I can't go for walks outside right now due to the weather and smog, but hopefully it'll be better tomorrow and I'll be able to actually like go outside. But as like a midday kind of reworking, now that we've gotten the shiny, reworking the plans, I was thinking of doing 15,000 encounters today. It was a terrible idea. It wasn't even physically possible for me to do that. So we're not thinking that through. I think I'm gonna try and do 4,000 or hit 4,000. So we only have 3,000 more encounters to do. I think that'd be good. And then do 4,000 more tomorrow, hit odds. That's the goal for this weekend. Which would be great. If we get another shiny in between, amazing. Otherwise, we're going over odds. So that's the new plan. We're feeling good on day 2. And I think someone told the Safari Zone I was feeling good on day 2 because that night it wanted to keep up the good vibes. Shiny Nidorina! Or sorry, not Nidorina! Oh my god! Oh! I knew what it was, but my brain was just, what? Yes! Oh, let's go! Okay, after 3,240 encounters, we got the Nidorina. This is awesome, 2 in 1 day. I would really like to keep this for obvious reasons, but also this is one of my most wanted things. Like, I would much rather get a Nidorina than a Nidorino. So let's just throw balls. This is very different from the vibes of our previous King Shiny today because I am way more invested. Sorry, that was loud. Oh, I can't believe I caught it. Let's go. Oh, my first shiny on the Switch version of this game. I'm gonna name her Scream, because I definitely screamed when I got it. Let's do a nature guess, because it should be straight to my party, because I don't have many Pokemon. I'm gonna go with Modest. We're gonna guess Modest. There's Scream. Naughty. Poison Point. Let's get out of here as soon as possible. 1 ball. Simple. It was so simple. I don't know why I ever struggled to catch Pokemon in the Safari Zone before. Just throw a ball and you catch them. They want to run away, don't let them. Show you off in battle. This is awesome. This was... So I would have loved, obviously, Tauros or Chansey, like the two really rare things, but like that's not realistic, so I wasn't expecting that. Venomoth is like my number one of like the realistic things to get. Nidorina is second. So this is like what I really want. Like Nidorino and what's it called? Did I save? Just in case I'm gonna save again. Show you off in battle against a trainer. We're gonna do soft reset right away. That's so awesome. Oh, and I have a moonstone. Oh, and what's awesome is I picked up a moonstone. I have 2 moonstones. I'll just evolve you right away. So like Nidoqueen's shiny is a shiny. I don't get why Nidoking got to keep the solid blue and then Nidoqueen doesn't do that. That's unfortunate, but I still think this looks really cool and I think it goes well with the Safari Ball. It is actually really interesting in this game. It's like a darker green than it is normally. It actually looks worse in my opinion in this game than it does in future games, but maybe I haven't seen it in a while. But I am thrilled. This is amazing. We got 2 shinies today. We kept 2 shinies. We haven't failed one yet. That's why, like, I was just expecting to fail one. The back sprite looks good. This looks good. Anyways, that is all. Why do I keep trying to run from trainer battles? It's because I don't normally show off shinies in trainer battles. Look at these amazing pink shinies. I hoped to get a single shiny today. Getting 2 is amazing progress. I got Nidorina, like, 2 hours ago, and I just didn't shiny hunt more. I haven't done any encounters for phase 3. I ended up playing Mecha Chameleon with friends. I guess there's a screenshot I took while playing it. But it was a good break, and I'm actually feeling morale today was at a 6. I think after Quagsire went to an 8. Oh, we're at 11 right now. Morale is super high. I think I'm actually even gonna shiny hunt a little bit right now. I have the energy, why not? And maybe do like 100 encounters or so, but I mean, this is essentially day 2 wrapped up, so I'm feeling good going into day 3. It's day 3! Getting a little bit of a later start today. It is 10 a.m. Ignore the system blocks, they are wrong. We are just trying to preserve Progunks. I'm feeling good, I'm gonna be honest. You know, we got 2 shinies yesterday. I'm not expecting a shiny today, but I'm expecting, I mean, hitting half odds would be amazing. I think I might take it a little bit more chill today because the other big news for morale, the weather is better, the smog is gone. I can actually go for a walk, which I will be doing very soon. So I'm just gonna be shiny hunting for a little bit of the morning and then heading out. But, you know, we're gonna get a couple encounters in. Maybe we'll get another shiny. Probably not, but we could. It would be really lucky, but you know, can't deny that it could happen. But anyways, feeling good on day 3. Day 2 was huge for us, and I'm expecting it to all be downhill from here, but I'm okay with that. Midday update, I'm at 1,000 encounters for phase 3, but I'm about to take a break and go for a walk. Really good progress so far. I am back from my walk. It was amazing to be out of the apartment. And I got something special. I'm probably not gonna include this opening unless I get something like cool, but I'm just gonna open this now, and it's just a nice relaxing day. I'll do more shiny hunting later. My phone needs to charge, but yeah, I think maybe we'll hit 3K? 3K would kind of be the goal. I don't think I can do more than 3K today. And before I knew it, the weekend was over. I ended on 3,000 encounters for phase 3 on day 3. And with that amazing momentum, surely continues and we get 3 more shinies? No. So some personal stuff happened. I ended up going to visit my family after work on Monday, and I ended up being there for pretty much the rest of Safari Week. I did 0 hunting on day 4, but day 5 I did quite a bit, although half of it was off camera, so surely day 6 we keep it up. But day 6 is Wednesday, which is my game night, where I am legally not allowed to shiny hunt. I work part-time right now, and my work week is Monday to Wednesday, so we kind of just skipped my work week. That leads us to day 7. I don't have work, and I just took a pretty big break, so surely it goes well. Haven't made much progress these last couple days. It's day 7, and it's time to change that. Let's see if I can hit odds today. But unfortunately, while shiny hunting, a great tragedy would occur and prevent me from hitting odds that day. Shiny Bibarel! Whoa! Dude, I wasn't looking. I was watching this stream and I was really into it, and then I just hear Sparkle and I look at the disgrace that is Shiny Bibarel. So this is the second Shiny Bibarel I've gotten while watching a Doug stream, and it's just weird that it's happened twice. I'm not thrilled. I don't really like Bibarel. In fact, one might even say it's my most disliked Pokemon. I got this after 7,000 encounters, so pretty nice to get something under odds. And the funny thing is, we have yet to fail a shiny during this Safari Week. Can this be the first? I would like it to be, but we could keep the streak alive. Let's just throw a ball. Yeah, I'd like to not fail anything this Safari Week, but if I fail anything, I'd love it to be you. Throw, leave! I'll never forget my Bibarel clip where I'm just so happy when it leaves. Leave! You're not welcome here. No! I will catch you. I will catch you. It's just like, do I need... Oh my god. I think this is my 6th. What is going on in this stream? See, I'm like looking at Bibarel and then I look at this stream and I just see this and I get so confused. And I wish I was watching the stream instead of trying to catch a Bibarel. Okay, time to throw another ball. I was kind of debating, you know, after this, I might just stop hunting for Safari Week. You know, after I get my 3rd shiny, I might just stop. But this is that awkward point. We didn't catch it. Leave. I do want to finish talking, but... Okay, well, thank you. You're gonna let me finish talking and then you'll leave, so it's fine. So, getting the shiny Bibarel right now is really awkward because had this hunt lasted a little bit longer into like Friday, it's more reasonable to just go, yeah, I'm done with hunting. But, I mean, dude, it's just Thursday. We've got plenty more days. And it was under odds too. And it's a Bibarel. It would be so disappointing to end on one. Especially because we're gonna fail it. We don't need you. And this could be, I mean, I'm on a hot streak. I want the hot streak to stay alive, but like, do we need the Bibarel? You could have been the Yanma. Come on. Oh, we're gonna catch it. No. Oh, it's fine. It's okay. Number 6. Okay, let's pick it up. I'm gonna do, oh, they just rolled a d20. Dude, I'm like, I want to watch the Doug stream, and yet here I am. It's okay. I'm not actually upset. Well, first let me do a nature test. I'm gonna go with Adamant. No, wait. Yeah, Adamant is fine. I'm not actually upset. More context on the beef with Bibarel will come out probably in October. Like, that's how long the video will take to get out for that hunt. But here's Patrat. Mild. Unaware. Okay. You can see the Twitch chat submarine right here in the reflection. I don't know what's going on. It looks like an Among Us submarine, but like you can see it. I'm like trying to figure out what's going on in the stream while recording this. This is Bibarel number. This is my 6th one. So we now have a full team. Yeah, I mean, on one hand, I could end it here, say, wow, look at my Safari Week, I went 3 for 3, it was a perfect Safari Week. And then on the other hand, I would know that I ended on a Bibarel and that feeling would suck. So I actually might keep hunting. We'll see. See, here's the issue. On one hand, I really want to play Rhythm Heaven and call it quits on Safari Week, preserving a perfect 3 for 3 streak. Sure, is this my best Safari Week because I never even found a shiny during all the previous ones? Yes, but counterpoint, I also never found a shiny Bibarel for them, so is this really better? I mean, it is, but I still wanted to try and get something, and you could see that crazy motivation with the progress I made later that day.
Made crazy progress on phase 4. Oh my god, dude, I made so much today. This is crazy.
So yeah, phase 4 wasn't gonna happen, but this isn't where the story ends. In fact, this is the best part. I got to 2K on Friday, but there was no gas left in the tank, no motivation to keep me going, until inspiration struck, and I had the world's worst idea. If my motivation is the problem, then I just need to motivate myself. It's that simple. So I decided to do my first ever live stream with the premise of if I don't get a shiny for phase 4, I'm gonna release one of my shiny Bidoof. And this is where things took a turn and got away from me. You might ask what kind of prep I did for my first ever stream. So the Today I spent all of it assembling furniture, and 1 hour before I had planned to go live, I found out that it takes 24 hours for YouTube to approve streaming from your phone. This could have been avoided with any amount of prep, but who could have seen that coming? Thankfully, one of my friends helped me set up OBS and test things using my webcam, and I was able to poorly record 3 out of 5 games, which is when I was given the amazing pitch of using a second webcam that I own to record all the games. Of course, this would be a good viewing experience, and that's not my thing. So instead, I threw the camera on the floor with Bidoof and created Tribute Cam. My friend offered me to go live in a practice stream to test things, but I just let it rip. And the vibes of the stream were immaculate. It was actually a lot of fun. You couldn't see anything because of how bad the webcam is, but what you could see is Tribute Cam, and very quickly everyone was clamoring for it. I mean, that's what we're all here for, me included. And so not only did it grow over time, but when I was taught how to alter opacity, it became the entire stream. I was only gonna stream for 2 hours, but since I was having so much fun, I ended up stalling because I wanted to keep going. So at 2 hours, we flipped a coin from the pitch black ETV I opened earlier in this video, and if it was heads, Bidoof got 30 more unwatchable minutes. And it did. But no one shined, and even if they did, no one could have seen anything. So it was time to release the Bidoof. I went under my desk, messed up the audio for the rest of the stream, and began the release process. But this is what everyone saw. Yet, thankfully, I decided to check to make sure that it looked good and found out that at some point, my camera stopped working, and it was just a PNG the whole time. I tricked everyone, including myself, that Tribute Cam was real. Since the whole stream is unwatchable, you can barely tell that I released Bidoof. I have the VOD up as proof, but please take my word for it because it wasn't watchable. When I had this idea, I expected it to be a silly, quick bit at the end of the video with the added benefit of me doing my first stream and getting my feet wet. But I had so much fun doing this that the moment I figure out how to make a watchable stream, I'll hopefully stream again soon, with a couple unwatchable streams thrown in for good measure. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed my Safari Week 2026.